Sube la mano y grita gol. Sube la mano y grita gol.
It's one of the most popular games in the world. This sport has been practiced since 1861 and has been played in all the world. People consider that this sport promotes discipline, respect, responsibility, tolerance, and solidarity. But the most important value is the work in team, because this sport needs around 18 persons to be played. In a normal baseball game, exists 2 teams with 9 players each one, and they have different roles in the team, like pitcher, catcher, first baseman, second baseman, third baseman, shortstop, left fielder, center fielder, right fielder, and hitter. In baseball, the hitter hits the ball with a bat and runs in the infield with the purpose of arrive the majority of bases possible until touch the original base. The other team tried to capture the ball that was hit to eliminate players of the other team. The principal tools to play a good game are the ball, bat, helmet, and gloves. In Barranquilla, we have a baseball stadium called Tomás Arrieta. Today is the only stadium to play this game in the city and will be remade for the Central American Games. Barranquilla have a team that represents our city. This team is called Caimanes, and they have been playing in representation of the Barranquilla since 1984, when it was founded by Edison Renteria, Edgar Perez, and Jose Martinez. Today, they are playing in Lorica, Córdoba, because the stadium in Barranquilla is being remade. Caimanes have been champion in an opportunity in professional Colombian League of Baseball. Edgar Renteria is the most bigger representative player from Colombia to the world. He was champion in Mundial League in 1997 with the Marlins from Miami. He is the inspiration for many children in our city and is the icon from our culture.
Football is a sport played between 2 teams of 11 players with a spherical ball. It is played by 250 million players and over 150 countries. The game is played in a rectangular field with goals at each end. The goalkeeper is the only one allowed to use their arms or their hands, and outfield players mostly use their feet, but they also can use their torso or their head. In Colombia, football is the most popular sport, but it's not considered the national sport. The national team is called the Selección Colombia. Football always has created a big commotion between people, but here in Colombia, when our national team plays, all the country is paralyzed. Even the government can declare a free day so people can go to watch the match in their homes or Navarro or something else. This demonstrates how passion and kindness our culture is. When you are looking a match on a bar or someone else's house, you can hug a random person, and this person will hug you back. This is something that you don't find in other countries. This is something special about our cultures.
Basketball is a sport played by 2 teams of 5 players on a rectangular court. The team scores points when shooting the ball through the basket. The basketball have many techniques for shooting, dribbling, passing, and rebounding. Basketball teams generally have player position, offensive and defense structure. The Colombian national basketball team is the team who represents Colombia in international competition, organized and run by the Colombian Basketball Federation. Juan Palacios is an internationally recognized player who has played in several Europe elite competitions. In Barranquilla exists different places where you can play basketball. For example, the Elias Shewin Stadium and the public court in the different parks. Some people think that the basketball is a sport for black people and therefore it doesn't have a lot of exciting in Colombia like soccer. The sport is a part of visible aspect of the culture. The basketball reflects different characteristics of the players. Through the games, the players recognize the importance of the time and respect the rules and the norms. Also, the basketball helps them to have a leadership spirit and be friendly.
Boxing, known as a box, is a martial art and a combat sport in which two people throw punch each other from the waist up in 5 sequences called rounds and follow some rules. Boxing is practiced with a quadrilateral and usually with global hands. The goal of this sport is to weaken and knock out the opponent. Professional boxing in Colombia is very popular in Caribbean region and Pacific region. Boxing was introduced by the Europeans in 9th century and became very popular in the 60s with the triumph of Kip Van Bellet, who became a 2-time junior welterweight champion, and in the 80s with the triumph of Happy Lora. In Barranquilla we have a lot of gym boxings, and sometimes there are amateur events in the city. Because of our aggressive culture, we go to these events and pay for see the fighters, sometimes blood, and sometimes count down to the lawn and lose the fight. Some people like bet because it's a form of expression of their culture. Traditionally, this sport has been considered a male sport and culturally banned for the gender bias. Unfortunately, with the time, the rights of the women have been developed and some women practice this sport, and the sport has been included in the Pan Americans and Olympic Games.